Hi, it's Dizzy, and thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me today. So my video today was inspired by a lovely subscriber I met on Facebook. We were talking about getting a good brush out when you have short hair. And by short hair, I mean grown out pixie, chin length hair, 2, 3, 4 inch long layered hair. And what always works for me the best is concentrating on the size of curl that I'm putting in my hair. So with short hair, I want direction. I don't necessarily want curl. Think about it. When you curl your hair, it's going to shrink up. It's going to appear and get shorter. So when your hair is only just long enough to curl, you don't want it to look any shorter than it is, and you don't want a lot of tight curl to fight against. So the more times hair goes around a roller, the tighter the curl. My aim when my hair is short is to only have it go around that roller or that pen curl one time. So one full rotation. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple different roller sizes that I use. I did a pen curl set today so that I can show you what size my pen curls are as well. And let's get started. So my hair is cut about 2 inches long at the very back. It's tapered at the bottom, graduates into about 3 inches, and then it's between 3 and 4 inches through the top and the sides. So very short. So some things that I use through the longest parts of my hair, which are the top 4-inch parts. These little pillow rollers where you fold them and they stay in. And I will take sections of hair that are about 1 inch wide and roll them on this. Also, my hair is very fine in texture, so I take bigger sections. If you have more hair, you want to take smaller sections. I also, on the longer parts of my hair, they're about 4 inch, I can use these bendy rollers are fine. When my hair gets closer to 3 inches long and 3 inches long, I could use either these sizes. I like about 1 inch to 1/2 inch foam roller. And then Velcro rollers are my love. I use these a lot, this green size, it's about 1/2 inch diameter. And then these even smaller ones that I use at the bottom. I used some of these today, and let me tell you a little bit more about that when we get to the back. But the other thing with curling short hair is when you want a good brush out, you want direction, not curl, and you want to choose that direction. So I have a pretty deep side part right here, and then I have my hair set in stand-up pen curls. Let me show you the size of that pen curl. So that's the section I took, and that's the pen curl. And as you can see, it's pretty big, it's pretty soft. It's not super tight to my head, and that makes a huge difference. Also, I put the part that I'm going to have into the hair. I don't roll all my hair forward or all my hair back like in the mohawk section, like the traditional vintage set, when my hair is under 5 inches long, because I find if I do that, trying to get a part after is almost impossible. I'll only do that if I'm going to be wearing like a Betty bang, like a faux bang, and then doing a bandana or something on the rest of my hair, because otherwise my hair looks too skimpy. Because like I said, fine hair. So I'm going to go ahead and take these pen curls out, and you can get an idea of what they look like. Also, if my scalp looks blue, it's because I obviously colored my hair yesterday. So forgive the blue scalp. This was my only day to film, and I really wanted to make sure I get this done. So blue scalp. I did my pen curls flat on the sides, and as you can see, quite big chunky sections. As you can see, I did pretty big sections, so like the whole bottom was one big section. All right, so I'm gonna take this out. Please, okay, good. Now, when I get to the back of my hair, it gets harder to curl it because it tapers down to 2 inches. So that's why I have Velcro rollers back there. So what I did was I slept in the pen curls, and then I I just went through and put the Velcro rollers in when I got up in the morning at the bottom. And yeah. Oh, and this size, these little eensy beensy guys are a lifesaver when you get to that bottom nape hair that's just too short to curl. So I'm going to take my Denman styling brush, but first I'm going to get a little bit of a, this is Blackberry and Coconut Oil Too Chic by Giovanni. It's just a little bit of a hair oil. It's just, I use the tiniest bit. And I just emulsify my hands in it, almost like I was putting on like a hand cream. And I use that to just kind of smooth my hair out a little bit. So I'm going to take a Denman styling brush. The first time I've seen my hair since I did it, because I did it last night and it was dark in my house, so I didn't really see it. But yeah, parts of it are more green than I expected, which is totally fine. And my makeup's kind of wild because I was inspired by my peacocky hair. Anyway. So I am just kind of really gently brushing this out. And that's the thing, when you do the bigger curls, you don't have to brush a lot of hair. I mean, I just barely go through it with the Denman. And then I like my hair to have a more tousled sort of 50s look. I don't do as many really structured 40s styles when my hair is shorter. I find that when my hair is more tousled and softer with these shorter looks, it's just a little bit more flattering. So I'm just taking sections. I've got a little bit of that hair oil and I'm just forming it back into curls. So I brushed it really gently to break it up, and then I'm just putting the curls back in really gently. And that's pretty much all I do. And if you use the right size roller, you don't have to do a lot of work. Now, this is not going to last for me as long as a tighter set would, but I can refresh this set with, you know, I'll probably sleep with like 4 pen curls just in the top tonight, and then I'll just throw some Velcro rollers or something in it if it's too straight tomorrow, and it should look pretty good. My hair is naturally wavy, so I do have a little bit of an advantage. If you have straighter hair, if you want to use the set a couple days, you may have to touch up a couple pieces with like a low curling iron on like low heat or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's how I like my hair to look. I don't like it to be too crazy structured. I'm gonna look at the back and see how things are happening back there. With the back of my hair, it's short enough that I don't expect too much from it, you know? It's just what it does. It's kind of what it does. I just want to make sure the ends curl under and I have a good direction to the hair and I don't have any like holes in the back of my head for my cowlick, and I call that good. So here is the front. Just going to do a little bit more fine tuning. There we go. Like I said, I like putting those curls back in after I brush them out. My fingers. And you can use like a light hold hairspray or something if you wanted. My hair tends to stay curled pretty well, so I don't usually do the hairspray thing. But there's the side, there's the back, there's the other side, and that is that. So my top tips for curling short hair: pay attention to your curl size. You want shape, not curl. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.